Hello everybody, this is Not a Crypto Expert chiming in with another video. In this video I am going to update the firmware on my Nano Ledger S. So in order for me to be able to do that, I need to have the Ledger wallet, or excuse me, the Ledger manager installed. So you can use this URL to download the application. It's going to require a Chrome web browser, the operating systems, Windows, Mac, Linux. So OS X, OS X at bare minimum Windows 7, and one of these two Chrome browsers, or the Chrome web browser, or the Chrome operating system. You must be logged into your Gmail account. You're going to click install. Offered by ledgerwallet.com. Click add to Chrome. It is asking for permissions to my USB drive, to give me notifications, and to communicate with websites. I'm going to click add because it's the only other option that you have is cancel, and that way you would not be able to update your firmware or use this app. So just click add app, and then there's the app. If you are not sure how to get to your apps, your Chrome apps or your Gmail apps, if you type this into an address bar inside of Chrome, or paste it, however you want to do it, it will open that up for you, and you can delete, or I think you can even rearrange apps. Yeah, rearrange apps. So let's go ahead and let's open up the Ledger Manager. And here I see that a new firmware is available, so I'm going to click on that. Alright, now in the new update, it gives you the ability to have a lot more apps. I believe that I was only able to have 4 wallets installed on my device. But this is supposed to, well, I haven't verified this. I saw a guy on YouTube saying that it gives you the ability to have up to 18 different wallets. So anything more than 4 is great. This update also brings better screen lock management, the seed backup validation enforced. I'm not exactly sure what that means or how often it would be used beyond just trying to restore a device. User interface optimization, and just some security improvements. For the people that have cryptocurrency already on their device, I would recommend you click on this step-by-step guide to make sure that you don't lose any data, or not even any data, any cryptocurrency. I haven't done anything on here but set it up and install a few apps, so I'm not that worried about the device not working or me losing anything right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and click install. But if you've moved money or cryptocurrency over to your device, please click this link and follow the steps on the step-by-step guide. So I'm going to go ahead and click install. Now before, when I did this, I got an error message because I had a few apps on the device and it said that I didn't have sufficient memory. But right now it's actually going through. It's saying that it's processing, so we'll see how long this takes. Okay, now it's asking me to authenticate the device, and it's telling me the firmware version. So all you have to do is press the button for the check mark on the right hand side, and then it's prompting me for my PIN, so I'm typing that in now. Just give me one moment. Alright, and now I've got the Ledger logo. And now it's saying that the MCU firmware is outdated. Now I'm getting a message saying the device MCU must be updated using the Ledger Manager app. Press and hold 5 seconds. So let me actually get a picture of that so you guys and gals can see this. Okay, so what I had to do was I unplugged the device when I got the those messages, and once I did that, I held on, well, excuse me, once I unplugged it and plugged it back in, I held on the button that's closest to the USB port. I held on it for 5 seconds and I was given a bootloader screen, and this is what's come up. So now it is completing its process. I'm hoping, like right now on my device, it's saying that it's processing. So it's certainly going through the motions of, looks like it's performing a firmware update. So like I said, when I got the message about the mandatory update, the MCU must be done, you know, to go through that message, I pressed the buttons, both buttons, to be able to go through the screen. And then when it said it's time to restart, I unplugged my device, plugged it back in, and after I plugged it back in, I held on the button that was closest to the USB port for 5 seconds. Okay, so it's completed doing what it's doing. It's no longer saying processing on my screen. So now I am typing in my PIN number. So just give me 1 moment to type that in. And I'm back on my normal screen, and the firmware screen is no longer, the banner is no longer there. So I am now running the latest and greatest version of the firmware. It wasn't that bad of a process. Just be careful with what you're doing, like I said, especially if you have cryptocurrency already on your wallet. Read the instructions to make sure that you're comfortable with performing this before you do it. But it wasn't a difficult process at all, folks. So with that being said, I hope that you have a great morning, great afternoon, or a great evening.